Supreme Rising. Happy beautiful Monday. Happy beautiful Monday. Oh, Supreme Rising. I just wanted to get on here this rising just to remind you who you are. As we rise in our early rising, I understand that the space that I'm in, many are still trying to figure things out. And what it is that I want to make a contribution is just to remind you your strengths and the power that you have each rising, that you are here to see another day. Yesterday I was in observation mode and I was just listening to many different lives and hearing all of the different perspectives, and most of what I heard is the struggle. Many of us are still in the energies of struggle, not really seeing the glass half full. Instead, we're seeing the glass still being half empty. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why, I'm over here and many are over there, if that makes any sense. So my contribution every rising is to constantly remind you of your power, your strengths, and if you can share that energy amongst others to remind them of their power and their strengths. Because I understand that as long as that we're in this space, it's going to remain stagnant energies, to keep, a slow process or progression in us moving into the next phase of our experience as a collective consciousness. So I just wanted to remind you of your power, your strength, the benevolent aspect of your being, the true aspect of your being, that even though there are many things that are going on around us, and it truly seems so real because we've been moving in this illusionary aspect of being without knowing for so long, but understand that you can create the reality that you want to see of yourself. You just have to move into a space and an angle of light to know what your powers are, who you are at the core of your being. You are a sacred being, and that sacred being is this vessel that carries your sacrednicity. You are a sacred being. And I know that it's so hard to see ourselves in that light because of the fact that we've been in the darkness for so long. But you are a sacred being. And we have to see they paused the live, fam. We have to see ourselves in our power, and we have to constantly remind each other of that power to which we are. It's not speculative or a subject matter to be debated. It is. And until we come to an understanding to believe of ourselves as such, then the confusion is going to always be in the midst. The confusion energy is going to always be in the midst to keep us in stagnation. Supreme Rising, Mimi. I'm just able to look at the camera because I was driving, family. Supreme Rising to all that is here. As I said, I know that we've been in these frequencies for a very long time, and the frequencies are here to help support our rise. But we too have to do the work within ourselves. We still have a responsibility of ourselves energetically and in vibration, because we are in the dimension that honors duality. And I just wanted to say, for those who are more in the space where you can see the glass half full more so than the glass being half empty, share that energy amongst your fellow man. Even if it's just to say hello, good grand rising, or even good morning. Because I understand it's the energies and the frequencies behind the intention that changes the dynamics of the babble. Blessed are those that are pure in heart, for they shall see God. Because it was understood that there would be many curses amongst us at these low vibrational densities. So the intentions set before us in anything that we do holds the vibration. It is the key to what it is that we want to see of ourselves. Supreme rising, mad skills, gratitude for your presence. So, whatever way that you can give an aspect of yourself, if you are one of the ones who see the glass as being half full, share that energy. Share that energy with a stranger just by saying, good morning, grand rising, how are you today? How are you feeling? Have an amazing day. Because those little things may seem subtle, but they are very, very powerful. Because I do still see that we are an ill society that is recovering from a real illness, a real sickness that has been bestowed upon us for so very long, that it's hard to see ourselves in the beautiful light to which we truly illuminate. We just have to understand that is what we are. I know that it may not seem that way because everybody is looking for this instant gratification to see themselves glowing or to see themselves, lifting up and flying and all of those things. But understand and overstand that a lot has been done to our vessel to make the illusion stronger that we do not possess any powers. It is the stage that has been supported to validate that we are powerless. Because on this side, we hear that we had the ability to do something, but it appears in this illusion that we no longer have the ability to do it. But I'm here to tell you that nothing has changed within the truth of you. And although the avatar may have been grounded to some capacity by genetic modifications and all of these different things, the truth of you still reigns supreme. The core of your being still reigns supreme. And all we have to do, despite what the illusion is saying to us, is tap into the truth of us. That is why it is so important for us to tap into the truth of us. Because the illusion is there and built by design to tell you something different, to bring you back to the truth of who you are. So if we tap into the truth of who we are, then we will move in a different angle of light. And then it won't appear as if things are not changing. Because when we move into the different angle of light, you are the change that you want to see by changing in a different angle of light and understanding yourself within the truth, more so than believing more of the illusion. I just wanted to put that out there. I was going to go live yesterday, but I said, no, let me allow this to resonate with my being. There is still a lot that is being done to keep us at a level of dismay. But believe in yourself. Know the truth of who you are. Understand and understand that you are a sacred being within a sacred vessel. And your sacredicity still stands because the truth of you still exists, even in this illusionary aspect of being. And all we have to do is just tap into that knowing of ourselves and become open to receive. The only difference, maybe, if there is a difference between you and myself, is that I'm open to receive. And all we have to do is just become open to receive. And the truth shall be bestowed upon us to activate the aspect of our truth so that we can know of ourselves in the truth of ourselves and be stronger in our truth than that of the illusion. So with that being said, peace to you all. I love you guys immensely. Wow, being back here, since coming from Jamaica, I will say that this area holds a great density. It is, the density in the Americas is very, very, very heavy. And I feel the density, being back here for the last couple of days. But I'm here to also say that you are powerful. You are more powerful than this illusion. This illusion is trying to give its stance of survival. It wants to survive, and the power of that survival is very great. But understand and overstand that you are far more powerful than this illusion. And I am here to constantly remind you of that, because it's imperative for us to see ourselves in our truth, right? So with that being said, I love you guys immensely. Having a beautiful day. I should try to come on this evening so that we can more expound on this. But for now, hold strong, stay strong, move into your truth. Know that you are love. Know that you are power. Know that you are a benevolent being. Know that you are the truth, right? And your truth reigns supreme over the illusion, right? I love you guys. Have an amazing day. And I shall talk with you guys later. You are the power. Always remember that. Peace and love to you all. Have an amazing day. Later.